Okay, in the past, you've ever, hardly if ever, I've come across someone who's actually documented what it's like to feel impulsive. And so I figured, because of the way I'm feeling right now, it might be good so that people can see, even though I prefer to be very private about things. Like, what is an impulse? It's when you emotionally have learned over the years in some way that when you can't handle feelings that are strong, whether they're good or usually they're bad, or things that upset you, it feels sharp, at least to me, in my chest, and it feels like I can't breathe, and I couldn't cry enough, and I couldn't yell if I was mad, but I'm not mad. I'm the type of person that feels like a puppy dog, and was told that I was beautiful, and with my house of horrors, as I'll call it, I started to believe that a little bit, and now I think what an impulse is also is that feeling of you want to destroy. If something thinks something is beautiful, you want to destroy it. You want to not feel. You'll do anything, give anything not to feel in this moment because it hurts. It's a sharp pain in your chest. It feels like you can't breathe. You shake. You feel sick to your stomach. It's so incredibly uncomfortable. And that's when what I call a bad friend sneaks in and is thinking, you're thinking of all of the things that you could possibly do to make this inner pain that you're trying to express, and you can't because you don't know how to express. And what are you trying to convey? That you're hurt. It could be that you're angry, you're disappointed. There's all different reasons as to why. I happen to tattoo on my arm all the reasons why I used to self-injure, and it says empty, rape, guilty, abandoned, escape, beast, ugly, fat. But I guess I would go with right now, unlovable. I lived in a house of horrors, and I learned that through reading a book that I realized somebody loves me by touch, not by word of mouth or different ways, because there are 5 love languages. And I would say my tank is empty, and I just don't want to feel. I would do anything, but it's not healthy, and you can't revert to it, especially I can't. I refuse to lead a company where I'm a hypocrite, and I swore I did it for the last time, and I did. Now it's a matter of getting through the next couple days feeling impulsive, because I don't know about people. I know I've heard people that self-injure through cutting. They get impulsive a lot. For me, I started out with breaking my bones, and when that wasn't enough, I went to fire. So I can't do any of that. I have to wear myself down for the next couple days, and then I'll reach a point where it won't be so bad. So I'm trying to convey that I feel shattered and hurt and not good enough, never was, obviously. And I was told not to deal in absolutes yesterday, and I never ever wanted to feel this feeling again. And it feels stronger because it was in person as opposed to a message on Facebook. And it reminded me of a similar situation when I was being driven home. And but I don't know. And then alternatives. What I'll probably do for the next day is later today we're coming up with a plan when the CFO comes home, and we will figure out tons of things for me to do to dive into work, and so that way eventually we can be up and running, and I will move out and get my own place, and I'll watch movies. I have a great friend, and he's made sure he's not left me alone, because even though you say you don't want to injure, sometimes you go into autopilot, and that's what happens. And I'm not going to let that happen, but I do feel like I want to destroy everything that is good. Or what people think are good, because right now I think I'm less than. I don't feel like anything. I just want to be numb. And I think that if more people understood how we felt, and that we need to be surrounded by people when we are impulsive to make sure we make correct decisions. Not that me personally, yes, it's better to have somebody around, but I wouldn't do anything stupid. There's too much at stake to lose, and I can't do that. And I can't disappoint special mom out there. But this is what it feels like, and I'm all alone in a room, even though people are on the other side of the door. But a self-injurer that gave into their impulses would easily take this opportunity to injure. And I'll read, I'll do research, it was not good enough, I guess. At least this is how I feel. And I guess my feelings should matter at some level. But this is what it's like to be impulsive. And sleeping it off would be nice, but when you have tons of stuff to do, you can't quite do it. And I don't know. That's it, I guess, everybody.